We back, we back, we back, we back. We want to get the music going right now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
My bad.
it's that special time of the day.
My
It's the
bad.
best time of the day. You now locked and loaded
You
with your
locked and
main man,
loaded.
my D, and
Main
my
man.
dog, Troy King.
Knock
Pipe down
down.
and turn this up, man. Yeah.
First.
Third eye open. Focus, yeah. Rolling my tree, just smoking. Everything poet. Say what I want, no glucose, no sugar coating. I break it down. I do my history. Plus, I'm the truth and I'm super sharp mentally. Boy, I'm a god, you're not seeing me physically. Plus, I stop you. I'm
Talking about literally. We back, my bad. Hit the like button. I stopped the live because y'all ain't hit the like button, dog. Y'all gotta be hitting that like button. No, I ain't had a Wi-Fi on. But we back though. We back. Always 8mm. Feel me? We're gonna take it back. What's good with Dom? Well, you know, we in Florida, bro. We just chilling. We putting it together right now, trying to figure out some stuff. We just chilling, figuring it out. Plus, I'm the truth and I'm super sharp mentally. Boy, I'm a god, you're not seeing me physically. Plus, I stop you. I'm talking about literally. Me and my shorty, so don't see the chemistry. We chilling right now. Y'all can never take this energy now. Writing on the wall, plus I'm still a dog. Half of it. Oh, yeah, most definitely. We out here, bro. We just chilling. We putting it together. You gonna let him come in a spot, pause. We're gonna let him come in the spot. Hit the like button for real. We're gonna let him come in the spot. We're gonna let him get up in here. Pause. Pause. We're gonna let him get up in the joint. Man, I've been fasting. Fasting is real. Where y'all at? Y'all had these questions. Yeah, Cambosis is taking his time. Like I was saying before. But we're gonna let the people get up in here. Seven people, 7 likes. That's what I'm saying. That's a lot better. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I don't have to make threats. Just hit the like button. I ain't gonna make no threats. You feel me? Just hit the like button. So we can get this work in today. You know what I mean? Like, we can definitely get this work in. We can definitely get it in. That's the plan. What we talking about? So George Cambosis Jr. might be fighting Ryan Garcia next. Yeah, man, he worth more money. He worth the most money. Anthony Joshua should pick me as a trainer. He should pick the top 3 trainers. There was a question that was asking. The top three trainers are Hamza, Kilatainment, and KuernoDeChivo. Hamza, Kilatainment, KuernoDeChivo, all spelled with a K. Hamza, Kilatainment, KuernoDeChivo. Those are the best 3 active trainers. Second, Anthony Joshua should choose me as his trainer because I'm not going to have him throwing any punches for 6 months until he learns how to defend. I don't have no opinions on boxing the last couple of weekends. I have facts on boxing. I don't really be diving in opinionated statements. I come with factual things. You feel me? I come with the facts. Gotta have facts out here, my G. You gotta have them facts. You feel me? What we doing? What y'all talking about? Let me see. Yeah, man. I want to see. I was talking to my man Black Horse Production, pause, and we were having a heated debate, fiery. How was Bud technically the best welterweight? That's a great question. Is that my man Lito's way? Long time no see. All right, we going through the questions. We gonna break down these questions in all forms. Excuse-moi. Hold on, let me get something to, oh, I got it right here. You see this? It's chlorophyll water. Why? So he can get stopped? He was just talking. He not, listen, man. I'm done playing games with that type of talk. Like, he not about to go up to 140. He didn't even fight. He don't even want to fight Nakatani and Richard Comey at 135. So why would he go to 140 and fight somebody who got pressure, who a puncher, and beat Boots in the amateurs? What? What are y'all talking about, man? Do y'all know what y'all talking about? Come on, man. Man ain't about to do jack. Where we at? How is Bud technically the best welterweight? Bud is technically the best welterweight because he covers all forms of boxing. He can fight inside, outside. He could be slick. He can bang. He can fight left and right-handed. He uses his head. He has a very high IQ. And we see that by what he acts out in the boxing as his. This is how you can tell how someone smart is. Because you can't see your mental. So, but by the time he acts out what he needs to do and how he's moving, we can see that he's using his IQ by how he picks his opponent apart. Secondly, he uses more than one jab. He flicks the jab, pop, shoots it, pop. You know what I mean? He know how to use the educated jab hand, hooking off of it. He has footwork. He can box off the back foot. He can box coming forward. He could throw punches going backwards. Bud's defense is pretty good. It needs some small tweaks. Like during the exchange, sometimes he lifts his chin in the air. But that's a small thing because, well, it's not a small thing. It's a small thing due to the welterweights he fighting because if you don't have defense, it's going to be very hard to even see that because you're going to be too busy worrying about getting hit by Bud. That's just a fact. So that's why he's technically the best. First of all, it's about IQ. High Q. No, Donald, you got to let him talk the BS, bro. We are missing inside fighting in boxing. What's good with Focus Guy? We going over these questions y'all asking. That was about Bud. That was real quick. Is Bevel a body for Canelo Saul Alvarez? Everybody's a body because you got to get in there. Can he beat Canelo? No. He does not have enough professional experience to do anything with Canelo. He only has 17 fights. Canelo has 3 times the fights as him on the professional level, and it's for all of these guys. He's just about giving up that strap. He's gonna put forth some resistance, but it's gonna be very hard. Devin was talking about going up to 140 and getting work with Gary Antoine. We already discussed that. He got to fight Nakatani and Richard Comey. He didn't even want to fight them. How he going to get some work with Cuz? Stop it. And if he beat Cuz, that would show me a lot. But he not about to fight him. So he just talking. Until he fight him, that's what I want to see. I'm not concerned with the talk and all of that. Like, I want to see when you sign a contract and actually, and the contract, you could get injured, you could have COVID, they could push it back and all of that. I don't care about none of that until they get in the ring. And that's the thing with me. I was an actual fighter. Like, when they get in that ring, then that's when we seeing what we supposed to see. Other than that, I don't care about nobody what they talking about. Benavidez is not ducking. Canelo ducking that Benavidez work. How is he ducking Benavidez when he's going up at a higher weight class to become undisputed? That makes no sense. Do we need to even elaborate on that? Because your man, Joe Biden, is giving out crack pipes. Like, what are you drunk? Like, you must be dealing with Biden and them. Yeah, Canelo can't be ducking Benavidez because he's going up to fight people that have more amateur experience and they're harder punchers and they're champions. So we're just gonna, that alone is enough. You can't duck someone when you're undisputed at your weight class. That makes no sense. We're not on here to talk stupid. We're on here to make sense. Second, yeah, of course we're missing inside fighting and boxing. Yes, we definitely are. That's a real thing. We're gonna get it a little closer, so I ain't gotta be reaching. DS said, how good is Bud's defense? Bud got some good defense, man. Bud got pretty good defense, especially compared to the other welterweights of today. Defense is nice. Bud is the best because all the guys in PBC find a reason not to fight him. Facts. What is the reason? He not signed a top rank no more. Ain't no more excuses. We done with that. I don't want to hear it. I know it's fair, DS. I'm a fair guy. Can Amir Khan beat Kell Brook? What you think? Yes, Amir Khan could definitely beat Kell Brook. If Kell Brook doesn't knock out Amir Khan is gonna win because it's boxing is mathematics, and he's gonna outwork him. It's simple. What's up with all these pay-per-view fights? I have no idea, dog. I have no idea. Any boxer who has a promoter is looking for real work. Guys go to PBC for easy work. Promoter's job is to put on the best fights, which tend to be the toughest. Yeah, but PBC got the toughest fighters. But it's the fighters who not willing to fight. It has nothing to do with the promoters. Because at PBC, they could choose who they want to fight due to how much money they're worth and how much money they can bring in. Yeah, I think Loma could be Haney too. And that's why he gave up that little title, because that title ain't worth that regular championship ain't worth no money. As you can see, don't nobody want it. They don't want that. You're not worth no money. David Benavidez is not the best at 168. Canelo is. He's the undisputed champ. Archie, you saying some good things, but then you're saying some things that make no sense. You got to get that together, bro, or you will be out of here. The belts do mean something, Archie. Archie, the belts definitely mean something. To become undisputed, you have to get all the belts. What do you think about Benavidez versus Andre? It's a good fight. Andre just got to get in there and get the work. Troy, why you not fighting anymore? I just caught back up with you. Been a while, bro. I don't fight no more because I'm over 40, bro. And I had to detach retina from over sparring and getting good work, like Errol Spence. But see, the difference between Errol Spence and me, I got a hurt eye from too much sparring. I didn't get a jacked up eye from getting punched in my eye. It's just too much sparring, period, point blank. Jamal versus Plant later this year, who you got? I don't know how that plays out, honestly. I don't know either. I need to see it. I need to see how Caleb recover after the Canelo fight if he's still hungry after getting that payday. Facts. TK, I got Amir Khan beating Kell Brook. Amir, the underdog, too. Yeah, he going to have to knock him out. If he can't knock him out, it ain't going to. But if he clip him, then it's going to be bad. A trainer who Lito's way says, can a trainer that never boxed before really teach you the technical nuances of boxing? Absolutely not. How do you teach somebody something you never did? Okay, do you take your car to a mechanic who not a mechanic? You can't. You don't. Stupidity. All these trainers back in the day, they wasn't pros, but they were amateurs with a lot of amateur fights. And back then, amateurs didn't wear headgear, so it was just like professional boxing, but just shorter rounds. So think about that. You know, they started wearing headgears later on in boxing. I know y'all don't know that, but that's what that come from. Benavidez had the WBC belt before Canelo. He doesn't have it, Archie. He doesn't have a belt. If you don't have a belt, you don't get a scrap. He's trying to be undisputed. That's just it. Live with that. You got to keep your belt. If he would have had the undisputed at 168, he would have got to work. He couldn't hold the title. I got Serrano. Taylor ain't that good. She still fight like an amateur. Hey, you asked. A lot of people don't know how old you are, Troy. Like when I first met you, I thought you were a few years younger than me. Absolutely not. And a lot of people think that, and that's what be getting people broke down in the wrong way. They be thinking and not knowing. When all they got to do is go on my box rec. Hey, 27 people in the chat, 27 likes. What's wrong with that? Can I get that? Hey, man, Canelo get tested now. Like, y'all keep coming up with these excuses and allowed to use PEDs and allowed to do this. Man, that's dead now. Like, they get tested. Especially when you're a part of the WBC. You get tested on the regular. Them excuses don't work no more, bro. You just be... Listen, the performance-enhancing drugs that he's on... It's really performing enhancing defense. That's the new title. The PEDs that Canelo is using is called performance enhancing defense. What's up with Hansi, baby? Tell Marcy I said what's up. What's up with my brother and sis? What's up, baby? I'm in Florida right now. About to coach my man in a fight. But it's looking weird right now. Canelo has fought black fighters. That's another thing. JR Boxing, not fight blacks. So Sugar Shane Mosley is not black. Daniel Jacobs is not black. Floyd Mayweather is not black. James Kirkland wasn't black. Man, hey, bro, just for that, hey, you don't have no more time. So you got to get it together, bro. You got to get it together. We're not on here to talk stupid. Bro, Calvo, there is no more ring. I'm over 40, bro. I'm a coach. I'm a coach. That's over with. It's over with. It's over with. Let's focus on new things. Coaching. Getting the bag from coaching. Really showing the real craft of boxing. You feel me? That's what we're here to do. You know what I mean? Keep the questions coming. Until then, we're just gonna talk about how you giving out crack pipes and different paraphernalia, but then you still gonna throw somebody in jail for selling it. Makes no sense, but we gonna move on. Troy, Troy, the reason why I stopped eating foods with meat. Listen, I'm not the reason. I just threw the information out there for you, good brother. Shazam, Codwell. I just threw it out there for you. You the reason why you stopped eating meat, bro. Give yourself the credit. I just throw the information out there so people can have the best time of their life and become the most intelligent from the things they put in their bodies. Now, if Benavidez would have been on a vegan diet, he would still have his title. He would actually fight at 160 with ease. You know why? Because a vegan diet will calibrate you to where you don't have to be trying to cut weight. You'll already be on weight, and it'll be easier to get off 8 pounds, and you won't feel weak. If he was on a vegan diet, Benavidez could have easily fought at 160. That's easy. And listen, there is no excuse saying, how do you do it? When you're making millions, you hire a nutritionist. I've said this before on past lives. You hire a nutritionist and you get a chef and you have them cook all your foods. And then you say, I'm a nutritionist. I need you to plan out a diet for me to where I can maintain a certain calories daily and weekly and monthly to maintain a healthy diet, but it has to be vegan and it has to be alkaline with whole foods. That's just it. If you're not doing that, you're not taking your career serious. Facts. I know, listen, Shazam, I know you never thought about it. That's why you come here so I can help you think. I'm here to help people insight and give people enlightenment. In means inside, light, 10, or lightning, and mental. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help. And when people realize that, you get the help you get it. All you got to do is listen. Trout, Laura, black, African. Ain't no such thing as a Cuban for real. You're African, bro. He fought mad black fighters. That's just an excuse. Tyson Fury is gonna go down as all-time great. He literally travels around the world and takes titles. Yeah, Tyson Fury is a true champion. I don't. What does that have to do with anything, Archie? Meat, I'll maybe consider. Peanut butter or heavy whipping cream, there's no way. Listen, heavy whipping cream comes from cows. That's still meat. You're drinking cow titty pus, and you're not a cow. You're a human. So that makes no sense. Like, think about what I'm saying. You're not a baby cow. You're a human being. Like, makes no sense. Laura did not beat Canelo. He lost horribly. You got to watch my film study. You got to go back. Benavidez versus Charlo. Benavidez. I'm not biased. I'm sorry. Yeah, you got a meal prep. Hey, well, that's on you. That's on you. You don't love yourself like you think you do. Plant eating. What's so funny about eating plants? They've been around here longer than humans. All right. Hey, listen, y'all can eat however y'all want to eat, but you're not going to be ripped. You're not going to be healthy. You're not going to be doing nothing to what you think you're doing, especially if you got carbon in your skin. If you are a carbon being and you have any carbon in your body, got to eat plants. Got to eat them. I know the science. First of all, Laura did not beat Canelo because Laura doesn't throw any body punches. Okay? It's the same with Triple G. You can't throw a double jab right hand and jabs and win a fight. You have to show a variety of punches and defense and ring generalship. It doesn't work like that. No, Benavidez lost his belt because he didn't. You done. Archie, you done, bro. You done. I told you that this is very easy. You in timeout, Archie, because you just sounding and talking stupid. Crawford versus Judah at 140. Terrence Crawford. If Floyd ever tested positive for any banned substances, what would the conversation be every time his name was mentioned? They would be saying, no, they would ban him from boxing. He black. We already know that. So that's what it would be. They would ban him from boxing. It's very easy. Does Shakur get the stoppage against Valdez? Yes, he does. He's the better technically sound boxer. What are the next big rap battles that are coming up? My man Kid Slade battling in Miami. I'm probably gonna go to that if I don't, if my mans don't get a scrap. I'm probably gonna go to the battle. In Miami. Laura did not outbox him. I did a film study showing it. Like, man, you on timeout too, bro. Because this is the thing, Calvo. I'm a professional boxer, and now I'm a professional coach. I coach fighters on how to win. If you don't throw any body punches, you can't win a fight. That's not how boxing works. Now you're on timeout because you're just talking. You're not willing to listen. You don't know. You don't know. You don't get it. Have a timeout until you learn. Charlo doesn't have defense that is good enough to stay away. He doesn't. He doesn't. Charlo doesn't have defense good enough. And he big. He got to come forward to fight Benavidez. You can't be going backwards. It's a body. It's a stoppage. Keith Thurman is done. Keith Thurman done, dog. That's why I see why they said Gervonta could knock out Keith Thurman. He could. He could. He could. He can't take body punches. And Gervonta is a very good body puncher. Yeah, Benavidez was 3 or 4 pounds over. You didn't make weight. That's horrible. That's horrible. He wasn't ounces over. He was 3 or 4 pounds over. Yes, Gervonta would definitely beat Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman doesn't have any defense and he can't take it to the body. Canelo definitely a throwback. These channels push narratives because they don't have no confidence in their fighters. They're biased. I mean, that's just what it is. It's just a narrative. It's up to you to believe it. No, I don't. I love California. I love where I live. I love California. But that's the thing. I love Egypt Kemet, Nubia, Kush more than anything. Like, that's where I really want to live in the future. Thurman need to chill and take boxing serious. Canelo was already improving if he would have fought Floyd or not. He was slick versus Trout. You forgot? You forgot. Lito, remember, he was slick and slipping and sliding punches, and he was doing all of that versus Trout. That was before Floyd. You gotta know that. If the body snatcher was fighting in this era, yeah, come on, bro. We know that. Mike McCallum would have destroyed it. Come on, bro. Canelo versus Hagler. Canelo, bro. I'm not biased. Like, I love Marvin Hagler as a fighter, but Canelo would have beat Marvin Hagler, dog. He day-to-day close to the same height, and that's Marvin Hagler. What he gonna do, outboxing? He not. He can pressure, he can do all of that. Canelo is too much or too hard of a puncher. It just depends on how Lubin cut the weight. Lubin don't cut weight good. That's why when he get hit, he can't take punches. He blow up too high in weight. That's his problem. Vegan diet. It's very simple answers. These answers are simple. These are simple answers. Fondora is tall too, so Lubin gonna be trying to walk him down in a high guard. How many miles should a boxer be running every day? How many days a week should they be lifting? Should they be lifting weights specifically for lightweight? Boxers should box. When I watch old school boxers, this is what they did. They shadow box. They did everything in the gym. Speed bag, reflex bag, heavy bag. Mitts didn't always exist. Spar, shadow box, and run. Calisthenics. Boxers need to box. That's what's wrong with boxing now. They got to go back to doing things in a different manner, because when they not boxing and they trying to lift and do all this strength and conditioning, that's not boxing. You ain't doing nothing but getting in shape to take a greater behind whooping. It says Trill Hill 7714. Shout out to the Hill. Shout out to Akron. Do you like Montana Love? How he from the city? He's from Cleveland. He's not from Akron. So I don't know what city that is. I'm from Akron. So he's from Cleveland. When I say the city, I'm talking about Akron. What's your thoughts on Cuz? I hope he get that Haney fight when Dev move up. I think Love can stop him if he focus. And Devin Haney is not about to fight none of these Negroes, bruh. I don't want to hear nothing else about Devin on here, dog. Until he actually get in the ring and fight. Like Montana Love beat up Devin. He just beat up Baranchik. I want to see Devin in there with Baranchik first. That's what I want to see. He got to beat up him first. And Montana Love, even though he's good, he's decent, he do too many pretty mitts. That's why when he doesn't have real defense. He used too much athleticism. He's going to get in there with somebody who could take punches and come forward, and he's going to have trouble. Montana Love is going to have trouble with a taller fighter. Y'all heard it here first. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. I'm keeping it 100. He's going to have trouble with a taller fighter. He really is, because, yeah, I know he's from Cleveland. I know he's from Cleveland. He gonna have trouble with a taller fighter, because you can't box no taller fighter. You got to come forward. And he's not the hardest puncher. You know what I'm saying? How important is hooking off the jab? Great question. It's very important, because when you hook off the jab, it gives you another opportunity to land the most important punch in boxing, which is the jab. It's called having an educated jab hand. Chris Colbert versus Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis, bro. Come on, man. Chris Colbert ain't going up to 140 beating nobody. Like, I don't want to hear nothing about you cherry picking until you cherry pick a 140 pounder then. That's what I want to see. Listen, I don't need to hear all this yapping. If anybody thinks somebody, because I heard Colbert saying that one time, he cherry picking these fights. We want you cherry pick some 140 pounders. You can't, because you don't have those same abilities. That's why. You don't have them. Boots versus Davis. Boots is too big for Gervonta at this point. How's Chris Pearson doing? I don't know. I haven't seen him. Chris Pearson is somebody else who needs to go on a vegan diet if he wants to maximize his career. If he go on a vegan diet, Chris Pearson could fight at welterweight ASAP. Oh, you from Cleveland? Trill Hill 7714. How are you from Cleveland saying the 7714 is the hill, bruh? And Akron. You can be from Cleveland. If you got the 7714 on here, the hill is the 7714. So either you from Cleveland or you from Akron. Where are you from, blood? Most definitely. Most definitely. The best inside fighter in boxing history? Man, it's so many. It's so many, bro. My favorite fighter, you see. My favorite fighter of all time is James Toney versus Mike McCallum. Hey, that is a good fight. I might watch that fight tonight. I might watch that fight tonight. I don't know who the best fighter in inside boxing because there's just so many. You know who I really want to say, though? I could say right now, Roberto Duran is one of the best. Joe Frazier. Oh, okay. You had me because the 7714 is in Akron too. And I live on the hill, but I'm from the V. Okay, my G. All right, my bad, cousin. Sheesh. You from the East Cleveland on Noble Road from Yondell Evans Hood. Shout out to my man Yondell. Shout out to my man Trill Hill 7714. You know what I'm saying? I rock with y'all because Prentice is my man. I got a couple cats from Cleveland. Prentice Brewer, Willie Nelson, Aaron Nixon. You know, hey, Trill Hill, you know Aaron Nixon? Andre Ward Andre Ward is one. But you said the best, though. And when you talking about the best, you're talking about somebody who makes their living on the inside. That's what I'm saying. We ain't going to be on here long. Hey, we about to cut the live because I got people calling me and they keep blowing me up. I'm going to get back with y'all because I got a lot of businesses to do. We going to go live later. Check out. I'm going to have some videos coming on this YouTube. We out here in Florida. We working. We putting in work right now, today. One yourself. Listen, don't hate. Show love. Comment, subscribe, vegan diet. Listen. My man, POTUS, is giving out crack pipes. He giving out crack pipes. But if you sell crack, you go to jail. Is that a lie or not? No. My man, POTUS, he's giving out drug paraphernalia for people to use. That makes him a dealer. But then you're going to enslave people who sell. That don't even make sense. It's stupidity. I'm out, dog. And I'm out, dog.